Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So, you can see the great majority of our flax here is ripe. We have one out there that isn't, but the rest of it all is ripe. So this is going to give us tons of flax fiber, which is something that we definitely need. So I'm going to go through here and harvest all of this. Hopefully we will have a huge amount of seeds left over after I get done with this, and then we will be able to set up a new farm paddock that we can replant all of this stuff and get even more flax. But this should give us enough to be able to get a windmill going and potentially get a Helve hammer up and running finally. So I am going to harvest all of this. We'll see what we get from it. Well, I am finally done harvesting all of the flax here, and I did have to make up a couple of bronze scythes for this, and you can see that I used more than half of its durability just harvesting this field. I have another one over here that is waiting to be used in one of the tool racks over there. But the proceeds on this was pretty darn good. So we got almost 5 stacks of flax seeds back, which is a bit of an improvement over what we put in. We also got 7 and a bit stacks of flax grain, and then we have 9 and a half stacks of flax fibers. That is just absolutely insane. And you, how dare you? You are not allowed in here. Oh, well, if you're bringing me a temporal gear, I guess we can kind of come to an agreement then. Wow. Okay, I guess that's a thing. But, yeah, I have no inventory space, obviously. So, I need to get all of this stuff taken back to the base, because there is something that I want to be able to take care of now there. And it's something that I have been talking about wanting to do for quite some time. So I'll meet you guys back at the base, and we'll start talking about what we're going to be doing for the bulk of today's episode. Well, all I can say is we need to do something with these temporal gears now. We have quite a few of them, 10 of them to be exact. So that is enough based on the fact that I have the clockmaker, or whatever it is, profession, yeah, clockmaker. We can do 5 translocators with that. So, yeah, we definitely need to get something together there. But we are going to drop off all of our new flax grain here into this vessel. You can see 1.7 years before that stuff goes bad. This stuff over here we've got some 1.2 and 1.3 year, but most of it's not too bad. Now, our berries are rapidly losing their lifespan, and so you may hear I've got some pit kilns going up here. I'm making 8 more crocks, and my hope is that we can actually make some more shelves and cook a bunch of that, the berries and grain into porridge, and then actually seal that up in crocks so that we don't have to worry about having it used quite so quickly. So that's what my goal is right now, and it looks like we've got a 7-day porridge here, so let's go ahead and get that. But yes, what we're going to be working on today. So, about a week and a half ago, I put a poll up on my channel as to what style of building would want to be seen here in this playthrough. And the results were fairly overwhelmingly in favor of something that is reminiscent of a London townhouse look. Now, of course, it's not going to be exactly a London townhouse. It is just inspired by it. But we are going to start building that today. Finally. So, I need to get a few things together. I do have a little bit of housekeeping to do here. But yes, that is what we're going to be looking at. And let's just see here. So that gets, oh my gosh, that is a lot of flax twine. So let's go ahead and just make up a whole bunch of this because I don't think there's any other use for the flax fiber. No, just making flax twine. So we'll go ahead and make up a whole gob of this stuff. And look at how much of that we have. So that is 5 and a bit stacks. And what can we do with this stuff? So obviously we could make a new gambeson shirt because I am running leather at the moment. Or we just go ahead and make all linen because this is where we can make cloth and we can make these sails. So the sails, yeah, actually that's not terribly bad. We need 4 each for the sails. So we could make that. Well, it doesn't look like we have a huge use for the actual twine, even though they are used in like mining bags, which I have said I would like to make some mining bags, but that's also going to require bronze plates. So, you know, I think if we keep just a stack and a bit of the twine, we should be good. I guess the other thing is these are required for ore blasting bombs. Well, you know, we don't have a lot of blasting powder at the moment. I know we could make some, but I think I might do that first and use up as much as I can in ore blasting bombs, and then I will make all of the linen. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff here for me to do, and then I will be back. So I realized a resource that we were lacking heavily to be able to make blasting bombs was saltpeter. And I remembered that we had a lot of saltpeter up here in the hematite mine. And so I started exploring around in here, picking some up. We've gotten almost 3 stacks already, and there is lots of it that I have seen. But I just got up here to this end of this cave and medium hematite. So this is our second vein of hematite. So we're going to go ahead and mark this. And yeah, this was out a little bit away from where we were originally. But so we've got hematite medium. And yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Okay, so it looks like we went with red on the previous one. And let's go ahead and do this. So actually having this path running up here to the hematite mine is perfect because we have multiple veins of hematite now. But you can see there's a large area of saltpeter here, and I think we're probably going to run out of temporal stability before we can really get all of this stuff cleaned up. So yeah, I'm going to keep harvesting some of this for a little while, and like I said, I'll be able to make tons of blasting bombs. We won't have to worry about turning all of our flax into linen right off the bat, which is good. Well, all I can say is you can't expect me to make ore blasting bombs and not use them right away. So let's go ahead and set off our first ore blasting bomb of this map. Oh, nope. Hit the right button. And yeah. Okay, so that did blow a big hole in the ground above. That is a bit different than what I am used to seeing. We'll have to see where that actually blew through there. But apparently it goes through dirt like nothing? Okay. Well, let's take a look there. I hope that wasn't under the field somewhere. No, that was just right here. Well, we should be able to repair that then. Really? You guys are really annoying. You know that? And then you hit me and run away. I see how it is. Well, that's actually a bit unfortunate that it blows the dirt apart like that. And I don't know if it gives back all of the dirt that it blasted out of there. I mean, there is only 8 dirt there, and no, I would say that is definitely a no. Because there is no way that it only had that much dirt there. None whatsoever. So yeah, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful on these. But I would say this one should be okay. So I want to see, do they blow out stone now? It doesn't seem like it. So I mean, they always used to occasionally take out a bit of stone. But oh my god, I can't see anything in there. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty fun, but if it's going to be blowing the dirt away, that doesn't work in this particular vein. Well, that stinks. Well, you know what? I happen to know where there is another vein that is not right next to a bunch of dirt. So let's have a bit of fun. Well, there is an awfully large hole here now, and I tell you, there is tons of quartz still to be had here. But this is pretty cool. We have quite a bit of quartz in our inventory, and no, this was not just for the fun of going out and running some ore blasting bombs. We actually needed this. So we need to head back to the base now, because what we need to do now is to actually turn some of this quartz into glass, because we will be needing glass for our build that we're going to be doing. So that is the next step. Now, to make glass, I believe we just put a bunch of these quartz chunks into a bloomery and light it and let it do its thing. So I'm going to do that when I get back to the base. I'll probably have to fire a few more fire bricks as well. And yeah, there will be a little bit of stuff that I have to take care of there. But I think we should have some glass when I come back. So, something completely new that I had no idea was a thing. If we get in here and take a look at the uses on this glass, there is this leaded glass now. And this is something that I had no clue was a thing, but it's kind of like a glass pane in Minecraft. So it does take a lead ingot for each one. I don't know how many we get from that, if it's just one or if it gives multiples. No clue. But because of that, I decided to take a trip way down to the south, and we can see the path that I took, because there was some lead down here, and we can see I mined that one out. I believe there was a couple others here, yeah. So there were several that I mined out here. But when I was mining out these two, I decided to do some pro picking around and a little bit of halite chances there. So there is a distinct possibility that we could find some more halite there. Not really going to be pushing very hard at trying to get that, because that is quite a ways away. And right now we have our other halite deposit as well. Now, I also found a whole bunch of stuff here where we were around 25% on copper. So I did do some poking around there. Unfortunately, I did not have an iron or better pick with me. So the meteors that are on the way I was unable to get. But now the big thing is, you can see I've got a whole bunch of berries in my inventory. And let me tell you, I was eating the snot out of these, trying to keep my inventory cleared up, because look at all of these berry bushes that we got. And then also we got tons of seeds, and we got almost 2 stacks of lead. So that's pretty good. Also got this medium crystallized chunk of lead as well. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Also got a whole bunch more chalk because all of this lead was in chalk. So yeah, I gotta get my inventory cleared out here, and I'm gonna smelt down that lead, try to get some of that going, and then I'll be back. Well, this is kind of neat. I am pretty much right underneath the base. The caves that we found right over here. Yeah, there's medium quality hematite down here. I was just waiting for some time to pass while I'm getting ready for the Sunday live stream. And yeah, I guess that's the thing. So we have hematite literally right underneath our base. And then also it would appear that we have a lot of badness down here as well. So yeah, I would say I am not going to be going into that room. That looks horrifying. But yeah, this actually isn't nearly as bad as the temporal stability over at the other location. But yeah, hematite. Imagine that. Now, granted, it is medium quality, so it's not nearly as good as the stuff that we have over at the other hematite mine. But hey, iron is iron. So we just got done with the Sunday live stream a little bit ago, and my gosh, we did a lot of stuff during that stream. So you can see here, large pile of iron ingots. We actually made 48 iron ingots, and no, I did not do all of those by hand because we now have a windmill. So yes, up here we have a windmill on top of a tower and a Helve hammer up here. And so that is perfect. Now this is just a bronze Helve hammer, but it works really nice for doing all of our plates and removing the slag and forming iron into ingots. So that is very, very nice. So we got that taken care of. We also went out and did a whole bunch of copper mining. So yes, we have tons and tons of copper now. And that is perfect because we've been working on a lot of other stuff here. So another thing that we did in the live stream was to make the first of these mining bags. So if we look here, we currently have 24 inventory slots, and we can literally have anything in these 24 slots. But if we put a mining bag in place of one of these, that gives us 10 of these blue slots. Now the blue slots will hold things like pickaxes. We'll also hold ore blasting bombs and all of the rocks and ores. Now, unfortunately, we were not able to make more than one because we were lacking in string or twine. And so we did get a little bit of twine fighting drifters out in the world. And so we finally got enough to make 2 more bags. And so now I am making a bit more of the tin bronze. And this is, well, we need tin bronze plates to make that as well. So yeah, that's something that we're working on. Also made a bunch more of the iron picks. And why is it getting so dark here? I'm very confused. But yeah, we've got that. We also have like an iron shovel, a couple of iron axes, you can see there, iron hammers, and my gosh, this iron shovel. So we did make a whole bunch of, I don't want it to be down here yet. We did make a whole bunch of iron tools, and we made more. Where on earth are my ladders? We made more iron tools, we made more charcoal, we made lots and lots of stuff. But with the flint and obsidian shovels, this was ridiculously slow to dig out. With the iron, my gosh, is this fast. I am rather much dumbfounded how fast this is. So yeah, we can get tons and tons of the charcoal now, and the iron axes will cut the trees ridiculously fast as well. So yeah, that's a bonus. So the next thing, of course, is to get going on building, because that is the next thing that we need to do. So I have kind of condensed most of the stuff together that we need here. I don't quite have everything, but the great majority of it is there. And so I am going to get going on building over here on the, in a hole, on the side of the base. So right in this area here, I do not want to be in here. But right over here, we are going to start building. And I suppose this is kind of going to be a, let me show you what I have done type deal. So I'm going to work on building for a while, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Well, this is rather interesting. So, you can see the screen shaking? My character is shivering. It's cold. Obviously, it snowed. So, yeah, it is currently -6, and my body temperature is dropping rapidly. So, we need to take care of that. Now, I do have some stuff built, but wow. I don't know for sure if we just head south or if we actually can do anything about this. So let's start out by grabbing a bunch of linen, because we've got some of that. And yeah, we'll just keep that. And then let's head down here and we'll light a fire. Ooh, I see frost showing up on the sides of the screen. This is definitely not good. By the way, also I have some lanterns. So let's go ahead and throw some wood in a fire and light this. I don't know if this is going to help any. So my body temperature is going up. I don't know that if it's because of the fact that I'm not out in the open or because I'm next to the fire. That I don't know. But my gosh, that was getting bad fast. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab our stuff here. So yeah, our clothing is getting in a really bad way. So, oh wait, nope, we need to leave it on and go like this. So now that one is improved. This one can take an entire... That one's still good. This guy's doing nothing. Same here. Man, that is a lot of flax, but now we're doing okay again. We're back up to normal temperature. So also the outside temperature has gone to -4, whereas in the middle of the night it was -11. So let's take a look at what we've got going on out here now. So yes, this is what I've got. By the way, I turned on a little bit, you can see shadows. I didn't realize those weren't on. But yeah, this is starting to go. And one thing about it, we have leaded glass in here. And that is something that I have never used before. Now, I am not entirely sure about this wall. Now, of course, in normal circumstances, this wall would be pressed up against another building. So I don't know if we're going to build another one of these next to this, or if we are going to have some type of an exterior decoration on this. That I haven't quite figured out yet. But also down here, this will be the entrance to the cellar, and we can actually dig some of this out of here now. And I'm not sure entirely what everything is going to be here. But yeah, you can see this is going to be able to be a very large cellar area and potential storage. So that's what I've got planned. Let me know what you guys think I should do on this wall, because for starters, that is taking a huge amount of acacia wood. So these are 4 blocks, so there's 12 in each one of these panels. And I need to go at least one more panel deep to make the building feel correct, because it's also going to be very tall. So yeah, that's a thing. Also, just put these flowers in here. That makes things look nice, and I'm waiting for the grass to spread onto these grass blocks for the second floor. So yeah, that's where we're at. But yes, snow, that is just not nice. Our body temperature is holding up now, but I did not want this. This is, yeah. We've got lanterns laying around though, and we've got one in our hand, and that means that we don't have to worry about our torches being snuffed out all the time now. So that's nice as well. But I do think that's going to be it for this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.